by the box.
Is everyone enjoying the age of screens? Everything has a screen, and every screen is different technology. Is it touch, OLED, retina, IPS? Do you know what it all means? Which is best? We begin with OLED, Organic Light Emitting Diode. OLED is best described as a light-emitting paint. Manufacturers paint the light-emitting colors of red, green, and blue onto a TV screen. Tiny electrical connections feed power to the little dots of color. When a dot is powered up, it emits colored light. Varying the amount of voltage to each collection of colored dots varies the brightness and allows for mixing of the three primary colors to display the whole rainbow. The strength of OLED technology is that it can be completely powered down to create true black. The result is a more precise color gamut. The weakness of OLED is that it cannot achieve the blinding brightness of quantum dot. Qled, also known as quantum dot, is a totally different approach. Qled screens are advanced LCD screens with a special layer of quantum dots that glow in the primary colors when energized by light. They are still lit from behind like traditional LED or LCD screens, but Qled uses the dots to refine the light into a more precise color palette. The strength of a Qled screen is being able to go far brighter than a traditional LCD or a new OLED panel. The weakness of Qled is that, like traditional LED and LCD screens, they can't produce a true black. There is always a bit of the backlight bleeding through. HDR, or High Dynamic Range, is a new industry color standard referring to screens that can reproduce a wider color gamut for a more precise picture. Even some high-quality LED or LCD screens are capable of the HDR standard. Choosing a HDR-capable screen could make a more noticeable improvement to picture quality than quadrupling the pixel count with a 4K or UHD screen. Unless we are viewing a 65-inch or larger TV, most people will not sit close enough to their screens to see the individual pixels. So which combination of features is better? The answer lies in your room. Is your room generally bright with a good amount of windows? The extra brightness of Qled is for you. Make sure you get a screen with HDR for the best picture quality. Is your room generally dimmer, like a basement or a home theater room, with light control like heavy curtains? You need OLED for those beautiful rich blacks without the blinding brightness of Qled. Once again, HDR is always a good choice for the better color dynamics. So there you have it. Always HDR. Pick OLED screens in a dark room or Qled screens in a bright room.
Life is better.